Hey, warrior. So I'm sitting in the car, so you really can't see me. I'm sorry, y'all. But you ain't got to see my face for the message that I want to say. This morning, I had a moment because they have Spirit Week in my son's school. I remember a time that I could not afford Spirit Week. I'm going to always say it. I'm going to always repeat it. I lived off 160 for months. Nothing but God, okay? Don't ask me how I made it through. I ain't have to degrade myself, sell my body parts. I ain't have to sell no food stamps. I had to do nothing out the ordinary, but I survived it. And it was not easy. But I remember having, when my son started school, my girls, they had Spirit Weeks and stuff, and I wasn't able to afford, everything they needed for their Spirit Weeks. So I just pray for any parent who have Spirit Week coming up and they cannot afford the things that they need for their child to participate in Spirit Week. And I do want them to keep their head up and know that things will get better. I went through the fire to come through to let you know that it's not going to always be like that. You will be able to afford things. Now, today it was yellow day for my son's school. I went to Myers. They did not have a yellow shirt. Why? I don't know why they didn't have a yellow shirt, but they didn't. So I got a gray shirt with yellow on it. I told them we different and stand out for them crowd anyway, so rock it, okay? And he was geek about that shirt, y'all. It was 9 something, but I ended up getting it for 7 and some change, so I was geek about that. But I say that to say that bad times do not last always, but it's all about how you stay in the game mentally. I'm telling you, everything is mental that we're going to go through in life. It wasn't until I started changing my mindset that my life started to change. So change your mind, change your life is really real because I lived through it. So I can tell you that firsthand. It's a really true statement. So once I started changing my mindset and seeing the glass half empty instead of, half full instead of half empty, that's when things started to really, really turn around. I started feeding myself a lot of positive things, which I was doing before, but I just really was taking all the negative thoughts and just not pondering on them, just throwing them to the side and really focusing on what I wanted my life to be like. And I am so happy on today that, it's Spirit Week and I was able to grab my son up a shirt so he can go to school. Now, they need to stop with them fundraisers at school too, y'all. That's a whole nother story. And I spoke about it yesterday in my video. I don't think I put it in the video because I did a lot of editing on that video. But my son, he has like this really, really anxiety thing when it comes to them fundraisers and they send stuff home. Listen, I'm still trying to raise money for my life. So I ain't got time to be raising money for the school. And y'all promise my son a pizza party or whatever. And y'all do not deliver for them kids. Stop. Don't send my son home. I'm going to call the school. Don't send no fundraisers home. But no, seriously, y'all. The kids really, really take to heart that kind of stuff. So if you have little ones or if you have little cousins or nieces and nephews or grandchildren, let them know and speak to them about the children that cannot afford, that do not have, and to be kind and to be gentle, okay? And not to be mean or teasing somebody because they don't have, because kids are very cruel nowadays. Also, I can remember going up to my son's school and I was taking him lunch after I was got a car and everything. I started taking my son's lunches because he do not eat lunch at school at all. He don't like them. He don't like to take a cold sandwich lunch or whatnot. So I was taking him a lunch, and this little boy, he had a pizza in his hand. He had 2 slices on his plate, and another kid didn't want that slice of pizza. He grabbed that slice of pizza, and this was a little tiny boy, and he was so excited for that slice of pizza. He like, I'm about to mess this pizza up. And he was tearing that pizza up, y'all. You got to be mindful. Some kids don't even eat, okay, unless they go to school. Let your kids know to be kind. You start teaching gentleness to your kids. And I know we like to teach our boys rough. I teach my son, you can cry, but you can't cry about everything. You can't cry because you didn't get your way, because that's not the way life is. But if somebody died, if you injure yourself or something like that, or you feeling or having a rough day, it's okay to express yourself emotionally, but you cannot run around crying. So it is a difference. They have to let those emotions out so they're so not hardened, okay? But I just wanted to put this message out there, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, that was a dark time in my life, but I'm telling you, I battled mentally, and some people don't have that fight mentally, and I just want to be an encouragement that days will get better. Times do change. Tables do turn. Situations don't last forever, but it all starts with your mind. So stay mentally in the game and stay encouraged along the way, and I promise you, things will change. You got to stay prayed up too. You got to stay prayed up. You got to stay trusting and believing God. You got to put that thing out there and know that it's going to return to you tenfold, whatever you believe in for your life. But y'all have a beautiful day. All right, Warriors. So I just purchased this shirt from Myers. It was $7 and some change. That's all it was, $7 and some change. Today is yellow day at my son's school for the 4th graders. And baby, I couldn't find all yellow, but we got a yellow smiley face. And it's a really nice thick t-shirt. I like their embroidery for their name on it. I like the way that they put their name right here and their smiley face is.